Alright, so episode 2 of Binbo-gami got pretty much starts off with some random mysterious monk guy, I guess, who's showed up at the city and I guess he's got some plans. Then it goes pretty much back to Momiji, and I guess she's talking with the god of misfortune, and she's pretty much telling her to start getting shit going, because seriously, she's taking too much time. I guess one episode wasn't enough. She's got to do it quickly or fast. And Momiji is pretty much pissed off, like, oh, hey, well, if I could freaking use my powers or do whatever the hell I want, then I'd probably kick her ass. So the god's like, sure, I'll let you have a little stretching space. And Momiji's like, I don't know. She gets a weird plan. I don't know what the hell she's talking about right there, but yeah. So she pretty much decides, you know what? I'm gonna go to this chick's school. So she goes to Sakura Ichigo's school. Pretty much it begins. They start fighting, of course. She starts trying to hassle her, do pranks, hurt her in ways, I guess. Little like, oh no, play some baseball. Try to hit her with the baseball, miss, hit the little like trio of like chicks, I guess. Try to play some weird pranks, Science Club Dynamite, little ammo protective gear, whatever. The little chalkboard eraser on the door, and then I guess it's a lot heavier than I thought. And she pretty much just spends her time fucking around and trying to troll Ichigo until she flips out in public and other dudes realize that, hey, Ichigo's kind of bitchy. So yeah. And she's pretty much freaking out until, well, this random guy kind of just shows up, the monk guy. And it's like, oh, hey, can you help me? Blah, 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 I need stuff. And it's pretty random, but yeah. He turns out to be a major perv, a major creep, so he gets his ass beat. Nothing really surprising there. But yeah, so Ichigo just continues home, freaking finds a mess on the floor, decides what the fuck's going on, looks in her closet, and finds Momiji just hanging out with whatever the fuck that thing is, and some other new thing, which I guess is a gadget. And then they do a little skit, close the door, open the door, oh hey, close the door, open the door again, and another fucking thing. Little DBZ references. So then this guy shows up again, the perv guy, and of course he acts like a perv, and then he gets his ass beat because, well, he's just being a freak. But whatever. I guess his name's Bobby or some shit. I don't know why there's some monk named Bobby hanging out in fucking Japan, but whatever. He gives her this sword and is like, oh, hey, I brought you a tool. You could use this. And he also gives her a uniform, and of course he's like really into it because, well, I guess he made it by himself. So then he's armed the girl, and now she can pretty much. The battle begins between Ichiko and Momiji. And Momiji really doesn't give a shit. She even makes another little, like, hint at another show or whatever, a parody and shit. And I guess Ichiko decides, you know what? Time to go man mode, and summons her little magical creature things. So yeah, I guess she's got a crew. So Momiji pretty much just starts dodging shit until she gets caught, and then they friggin' raffle stomp her until she gets pissed and turns into whatever the fuck this balloon face thing is. Anyway, she decides to go full man mode or whatever and does some darkness fucking incarnate thing and summons these spirits of the dead or something. And she's like, you know what, guys, come here to fucking help me kill this bitch Ichiko or whatever. But it fails because I guess whatever you incarnate, I guess, is based off your personality or how you act. So since she's kind of a lazy bum at times, I guess her incarnation things are pretty lazy. Which ends up with her getting raffle stomped again and ending up on the streets. Yeah, kind of sad, living under a bridge. But whatever, we saw it at the start, so yeah. And I don't know. You might be wondering what happened to the rest of the guys. Well, I guess they decided just to hang out at Ichiko's house. And yeah, that pretty much cuts up episode 2. Not really a lot of stuff, just a lot of little comical hints, a lot of little jokes. Oh, and I guess this purple haired chick has some significance or some shit. She shows up in random places throughout the episodes. And I think she's involved in the manga more, Nadeshko or whatever, but yeah, whatever, who really cares? But anyway, that pretty much is the cut and go of episode 2. Nothing really crazy so far, I guess. Yeah. Well, if you like the video, comment, like it, subscribe, whatever. Late.